I don't know what day. Week 6. Basically, straight up quarantine life. Yeah. So I have adapted. I have watched sales drop over 90%. I have watched authors disappear. I have said I quit at least 300 million times. I've stopped writing. I've started writing. I've written 3 books. I've stopped writing again. I've tried to reassess literally every end. I've made cuts. I've told people I can't pay you this month. I've considered it all. And I'm okay. This is where we are. Selling books in a pandemic. I don't think anybody in indie really... Ooh, how would we see this? None of us were alive in 1917. So here we are. And articles will tell you ebook sales are up. Oh, okay, that's good, because that's not what my royalty reports are showing. Hello. He's sick of this too. My reader base and Crazy Ink's reader base is very much paperback focused. When I set up the model that way, I mean, frankly, part of it's because I'm paperback focused. Ebooks are great, and I buy ebooks. But to me, until you can hold it, the book doesn't feel real, especially books I've written. Right now, I'm paying for that. I'm paying for the fact that my reader base sort of agrees with me on this, and 90%, not 90%, that's absolutely not true, but 60% of my sales are paperback. Well, nobody's buying paperbacks. 1, because it's taken Amazon 3 weeks to a month, sometimes longer, to get books to them. Number 2, people don't have the money to spend on books. They're scared. They don't have jobs. They don't know what the heck tomorrow looks like. It's a damn process to go grocery shopping. After you're done standing in the line outside the damn building, people are homeschooling. The time, when this first happened, I said, oh my gosh, I predict a book boom. I predict we're going to have 1 million authors submitting books all over the place. I asked my authors who's submitting books this month, and it's like crickets, which gives me extreme concerns about where we're going to be in August when I've got nothing left to publish. As for my own books, I'm me. There's not a pandemic, a hurricane, a tornado, or even my own crazy that's going to stop me from writing. I've written 3 books. 3. Since this started. But 3 books is not going to be enough to make it financially anythingable to sustain 2021's expenses. So yeah, there's a lot to think about. Like, when am I ever going to be able to take them out again? But that's okay. Life is a bumpy, rocky, not always peaches and rainbows, glittering unicorns. And I get that. So my plan, even though I can't even look at, I'm like, oh my God, the royalty reports are horrible right now. We're going to pretend they're not killing each other on the floor. My plan is to just keep writing. It's the only thing I know. Writing is my therapy. So how do you deal with watching 7 days a week years of hard work? Just go. I mean, the best it's ever been from literally here. Let's get to the top. To the bottom. How do you cope with that? Well, 1, you're not alone. This is not just Aaron problem. This is all of indie authors. I don't know anybody who's not having trouble with book sales right now. And if they say they aren't, they're either lying or they're magic. So I'm not alone. And unfortunately, with the way Amazon is, you can't throw a book on pre-order and then say, you know what, let's shut it down. I've got books on pre-order for July because they're part of multi-publisher series. They had to go up on pre-order when they did. So those books are just, I mean, we can pimp them, we can market them, we can do everything we can do for them, but if readers aren't buying books, readers aren't buying books. You've got people, I can't even with these people, just giving it away. Oh, it's a pandemic. Here's a free book. Here's another free book. Hey, check it out, another free book. So anybody who's trying to actually sell books, good luck. Kindles are stacked this high with free books for readers. It's just the way it is. So even when we do come out of this and readers have, you know, they're back to work and they feel like they have the money to be able to spend on books and other luxuries, their Kindles are stacked with free books. Now, the thing about that is most hardcore readers are going to skip right by those and go back to the books that they originally would have bought, they want to buy, versus the freebies. Or not. We don't know what this is going to look like for the rest of the year. Milo, come. Sorry, he's just out of his mind. We don't know. So we have choices to make. I've watched 4 this week, 3 last week, publishers close. I've watched 2 dozen authors flip out on feeds and quit. And it's sad. There's nothing funny about it. There's nothing cute about it. There's nothing, let's gossip about it. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. There's no other word for that. No, there's not. He's disgusted too. But I don't quit. I don't quit. It's not in me. Come hell or high water, I go down with the ship and I don't quit. So all I can do is keep writing. Hope my stronger authors are able to hang in there too. I believe in them. And keep going. There is a 2021. I've got books scheduled to 2022. Keep writing. Try new things. Experiment. Build those teams. That's all you can do. You can't, well, you can because it's what people are doing. Just say, well, it's too hard, I'm done. You can do that if you're able to function without writing in your life. I'm not. I haven't ever been able to. Now, I suppose I don't have to publish books because, you know, I wasn't publishing them when I was 8 either. I was just hoarding paper and killing trees under my bed. But I don't know many authors who have published books that would just not want readers to read them. I mean, in theory, we have readers now. We have people that want our words. We've worked hard to find those people. So really, yeah, it's sad and everything's up in the air. But to me, that doesn't mean quit. That means write harder than you've ever written. Write for your life. Because honestly, if you don't, at the end of this, what do you have left? Maybe nothing either way, but if you're stuck in a quarantine thing, what else are you gonna do? I mean, I don't see most of us as like avid exercisers, maybe. But if our passion is writing, then, and you're on that edge, sit in front of that keyboard. Picture not writing. You'll write. We will come out of this, guys. It's hard right now for all of us, but that doesn't mean that it's the end. I don't know if Book World's gonna look like it looked in January for a long time. I know what my numbers look like, and we were crushing it. But the thing is, once you do something, you can do it again. You can do it again. I've built, unbuilt, rebuilt, and so many pen names, so many Aaron names, a publishing company. Nothing has to just be done. So for the people with the rumors that Crazy Ink's gonna close or Aaron's gonna quit, no, you're wrong. And I would rather that you just came and asked me, because it's not what's gonna happen. Erin's going to make some major changes. She has to. Erin's not a bank. But that doesn't mean I'm going anywhere. And that doesn't mean Crazy Ink's going anywhere. And that doesn't mean the authors that have we have things flying around now, that's cute, put their heart and soul into this are going anywhere. I honor contracts. Come hell or high water, good talk. I don't break contracts. Anyone that has a contract with me will get their book out as long as they give me the book. But we got to start with them giving me the book, because right now I don't have any books, so that's a problem. All I can tell you, as a therapist, but also as an author, is hang in there, because my mom always says, this too shall pass. I don't know if it's going to pass the way we would have thought, but nobody saw a pandemic coming either. To me, as long as there's readers out there, I'm going to write. Because even if one person reads a book, it's still that one person. But I'm hardcore and nuts. This is the flip side of it. If you say, you know what, I can't, it's too much. No judgment there either. I get it. But do yourself a favor. Don't tell yourself you're done forever. Take a break. Be done for now. Think of how hard you've worked to build as far as you've gotten. Accounts don't go away unless you deactivate. Take a break. You don't even have to make an announcement, because who's going to see it? No one's online. It's absolutely opposite of what I predicted. I thought, well, everyone's going to be stuck at home. Books are going to sell more than ever. People are going to want to read. I knew it would maybe spike ebooks and do this to paperbacks. But I didn't anticipate all the free books. I didn't anticipate the lack of readers being around on social media right now. I go on any feed on any platform, and all I'm seeing is other authors. I'm not seeing readers. Where did the readers go? Well, they're trying to figure this out too. We're all in this together, I guess is the point. Big picture. I talk about big picture a lot. This is one of those times. If you love to write, keep writing. You don't have to have a plan of what it's going to look like in a year. Just keep writing. What else are you going to do? I don't know. That's just my thoughts. It's hard right now. Selling books in a pandemic. I don't think any of us ever planned on how we would do that. But here we are. And most of us aren't selling books in a pandemic, so that's fun. But it doesn't mean that this is permanent. Take breaks where you need to. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Give yourself permission to change how you do things. But don't quit. Till next time, peace, love, books, and crazy.